Hello everyone and welcome to another Leagues style video today. So they had a changelog a little while back and I want to spend today's video going over that. So let's get started. So for Mr. Lynn, they added in a autocomplete for a diary step, which is purchase some Barrows gloves from the Culinary-Mancer's chest so that you can complete the Lumbridge and Draenor diary without having to have access to a bunch of other areas, I'm guessing because Barrows gloves. I'm not sure how RFD works in Leagues, but you would need access to a bunch of areas. But moving on, so Candor. So they had a lot of changes for Candor here because previously if you unlocked Candor you could do 3 diaries in just one area, and I guess they thought that was a little bit overpowered, so they changed it to where you can no longer do the Western Provinces diary until you have access to Tyrannorin as well. So if you unlock Candor, I think you can still do 2 diaries, but you can't do 3 unless you have Tyrannorin as well, and you can also do that one. And they also changed Piety. So previously, I think when you unlocked Candor, you automatically got access to Piety like right off the bat. Well, assuming you had 70 prayer, but they changed that as well, and now you need access to Asgardia and Candor. So, and they also knocked off a bunch of quests for that as well, so you have to actually do those. And then they added some auto-completed quests as well to get access to certain areas. So Swan Song for the Piscatorius area, Garden of Tranquility, and Creature of Finkenstrain. I'm not sure why they added those in. I think that might be a that's a prerequisite for Swan Song. I think that's probably why. Yeah, I'm guessing so. And they also added in a stock of granite in the charter ships because that is required for King's Ransom. And if that was not in there, the funny thing is you would need access to the desert. And if you wanted Piety, you would have to unlock, or you'd have to use all of your unlocks on Desert, Asgardia, and Candor, and you'd have literally no choice of where else to go, so that'd be kind of funny. Well, it'd be kind of stupid, really, but you know what I mean. So, they also added some autocompletes for a bunch of steps right here, so mostly pest control oriented. I'm not even sure if you can play pest control during leagues, but I don't know, equip any complete void set, that would be kind of a pain. It will take a lot of time. But apparently, when you unlock Candor you get these steps auto-completed, so. And a bunch more diary steps right here. So for the top one, you need a biohazard quest. For the second one, you need the wilderness area. For the third one, you need the enlightened journey quest. For the fourth one, you need the hand in the sand. For the fifth one, you need Tyrannomin, I believe. And for the sixth one, you need Legends quest. For this one, you need, I think, Legends quest as well to buy the other piece, but I'm not sure. For this one, you need 90 Slayer in order to get a Death Talisman, but I think you also need access to Tyrannomin for that one, I'm not sure. And for the Solve Amulet one, you also need access to Mauritania, because you need to complete the Haunted Mine quest. And for the ninth one, the bottom one, you need access to the desert in order to cast Ice Barrage. And I'm also not even sure if you're able to play Castle Wars as well, so that's kind of interesting to me. Alright, moving on. So, for Asgardia, they were concerned, I guess, about getting access to Wheeze, which is a troll area. So they added in a bunch of quests auto-completed to get access to Wheeze now. And they added in some tasks for the Falador Diary that are also auto-completed. So recharge your prayer in Port Sarim while wearing full proselyte. That requires the Slug Menace and Sea Slug, which requires access to Candor, I believe. And purchase a white two-hander requires, I think it's like the Wanted quest, but I'm not really sure. You also need to kill like a bunch of Black Knights, but I think you could still do that in the Falador area. I think there's some by Edgeville, and there's some in the Taverley Dungeon, and I think you have access to those areas in there, I'm not sure. Anyway, they also changed it to where you can no longer have access to Mahogany Homes at all during Leagues, so I'm sure that's going to mess with a lot of people. A lot of people were probably planning to do that to maximize construction XP, but I don't know. I'm curious to see the construction XP methods. I mean, I think you can use... Well, there's one in Mauritania, if you know the UIM method with Mauritania legs, where you teleport to Bur de Rot and then you run over and buy limestone bricks. Teleport to house and make limestone attack stones with a flame tar bag. That's like 60 to 70k construction XP per hour, which in leagues, it might be upwards of like 400k XP per hour, maybe even more depending on your relic, so that'd be kind of insane. But anyway, moving on. So Mauritania, they added in some extra quests here as well. Cook's Assistant, I'm not sure what that's required in. My guess is Ghost Ahoy, but I'm not sure. It's been a while. I haven't done a lot of the Mauritania quests, so. And some RFD progress as well. Fremenic Provinces, they also added in some more quests. So Family Crest would require access to the desert and Candor, I believe, to complete that one. And Ghost Soul would require access to Mauritania. Mountain Daughter, I don't know, it's been a while since I've done that one, but maybe it's like a diary step or something that you can't do, I'm not sure. But moving on, the desert. So for the desert, they added in autocomplete for some steps here. Recharge or refill your water skins with the lunar spell that would require access to Relica. And apparently they took off the Anakra's Lament quest from autocomplete, so apparently you get some points from that as well. So, and last but not least is the Wilderness. So it says that you now autocomplete the Enter the Abyss mini quest when entering the Wilderness. And I'm curious to see how runecrafting training works in the Wilderness, to be honest. Like, or without the Wilderness, I mean, because previously you just go to the Wilderness, use the Abyss, but now you're not going to have access to that unless you have access to the Wilderness, of course. But I'm curious to see what people do with that. And apparently I think they increased the drop rate of several items right here: Mist Battle Staff, Dust Battle Staff, Fedora, Blood Shards, and Black Mask. Not sure on the Fedora why they did that. I'm guessing that's probably like a step or something. I guess that makes sense, but anyway. Alright, we are approaching the end of the video. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope I did a good job explaining today. And that last video I made on Leagues content got a lot more views than we normally get, so I was really happy with that. Hoping you are all excited for Leagues. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, it'd mean a lot to me if you could add a like to it, as well as subscribe with that notification bell on if you want to see more. And comment down below if you have anything you'd like to mention. And one last thing I want to mention is I just made a Twitch channel, and the Twitch channel is SOF Jonah, no spaces, so I'll probably put that down in the comments section, as well as maybe the description if I can figure out how to do that. I am going to start streaming soon in preparation for Leagues, so I can practice and be ready to stream, because once Leagues comes, I'm definitely going to make some videos on that and stream for that. But I'm also still going to be making YouTube videos on it, don't worry. I just want to do both at the same time to get more of an audience, if that makes sense. But anyway, hopefully I'll put that in the description or in the comment section down below. But thank you all so much for watching. Have a great day. This is SOF Jonah, signing out.